We are live.
Wow.
That's right. Peekaboo.
Glad to be here.
Guess who? It's us. Like it or not,
in the flesh.
it's us. How's it going, everybody?
Not good.
What?
Oh,
Don't start us
What
off
happened?
what? Why are you starting off on that?
I was caught off guard. The tweet wasn't even. I had a tweet ready to say we were live, and I didn't even get consult.
I noticed that
Whatever.
it wasn't.
I'm not even
tweeted.
going to get into it,
Yeah.
but I would like some consultation next time. I'd like a
Consultation.
little bit of conversation.
Who are you looking at, and who are you
people-
mad at? You're
People say Facebook is like a conversation. I'd like the conversation
He's
to
looking
begin.
straight up this way.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up there.
I can't figure it out.
He got the tweet out.
I-
now.
Kevin,
It's
can you
either
get a
someone
shot
at
of
the
what's up
board-
there? Can you get that shot, Kev?
I don't think I can.
Oh, we can't do it.
Straight
It's either
behind you.
someone at the board or God. I'll kill them just the same.
Whoa.
Theme song.
Oh God. Welcome everybody to the Mega 64 podcast, the internet's most blasphemous podcast. What other podcast are they going to threaten to kill God?
Joe Rogan.
That's an anime thing. That's not legitimately blasphemous. I would never do anything like that.
Yeah.
But when you're in anime,
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
happens. Is everyone who's played a JRPG knows how it goes. It's like you start out with find my 3 cats, and
Yeah.
by the last level, it's all right. You need to take down God. With
Yeah.
the
We
master
were
flute.
quoting Elfin Lied. Get over it.
It's like a weapon called God Killer that you find in a chest.
Have you ever watched Elfen Lied?
I saw
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
3/4 of an episode. It was pretty
I
good.
think you've referenced it multiple times, and I'm like, have you watched this? I don't-
No,
you
not
dig
entire,
it.
not in its entirety. But I've seen enough to reference it to know it's a good reference.
Mhm.
Have you seen it?
Oh, dude, so good.
Come on. It's only one
No,
season.
I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, it was a show that a lot of people told me to watch, but then when they would show me stuff from it, it was like, oh, this is like the epitome of like Hot Topic late 90s.
Yeah, the way
like,
it was described to me was baby's first anime or baby's first edgy anime.
Yeah, I don't even know about that. I really don't, but
That's how
but
the
it just
person,
sounded edgy. Everyone told me
that's
it was
how
like
it was
edgy.
introduced to me.
Yeah.
That's not my sentiment because I've only seen like 3/4 of one episode.
Yeah.
But it's
There's
pretty
some-
good from what I saw. Pretty cool stuff.
Maybe it's good. I don't
There's
know.
some
Pretty-
titties in it.
Pretty out there stuff. Pretty cool ideas.
Really gory.
Pretty cool ideas.
Love
I think
cool
I saw
ideas.
one clip where
I'm really into cool ideas.
Yeah,
someone's heart came out.
interesting stuff going on.
That sounds like a pretty
I'll
cool
have
idea.
to check it out.
Pull the
some
heart
more.
right out from between them titties.
I think it's called. It's like
telling
it's sort of. I don't want to spoil it. It's sort of a prequel to Bickford Schmeckler's Cool Ideas. Check out that movie, by the way, and then watch Elfen Lied.
Isn't
it's
Bickford
Elfen Lied's
Schmeckler-
Cool Ideas? What?
Isn't Bickford Schmeckler the guy who made all the tools on Tim Allen's show?
No, it's
Binford.
That's Binford.
Binford.
Michael Binford.
Michael Binford. I don't know.
I don't know.
Michael Binford, Bickford Schmeckler. We need a death match. There can only be one.
Harg
Am I right?
Nolan.
Schmeckler.
And I want to just reemphasize my favorite Adult Swim show of all time, Brad Neely's Harg Nolan Sclopio Pipio.
Yeah.
I
Whoa.
really want to
You know what?
emphasize that.
I've
What
heard
a
you
great
say
show.
that so many times, and I just get mad every time.
Can you
I
say
just hate it?
Can you
I
say that
just hate
slowly?
No.
What
not
was that?
again.
Oh, if you're asking me,
Hard.
I'm being serious. Great show. Brad Neely's
Brad Neely's.
Harg Nolan Sclopio Pipio.
Brad Neely's Hard Noggin.
Harg Nolan.
Hard.
Harg Nolan's Slowlio PPO.
Sclopio Pipio.
Fuck. Brad.
Brad Neely's.
Brad
Neely,
Neely's-
the creator. Brad Neely's.
Hold on, Sean. Can you say it? No. All right. Brad
Neely's
Neely's.
Hard
Neely's
Nolan
Hard-
Scopio PPO.
All right. That's not. Yeah.
See, you watched
I'm
it.
too
You-
fucked up to say that.
It is
That-
the worst name.
I've already brought that up before, but that was an Adult Swim show that was really lampooned like TV culture, and it was going to be called TV Sucks. And then at the last minute, they said, "Could you retitle it?" And they said, "Oh, so we just came up with a name that just would make you think, whoa, what is this show?" Like it made no sense, and they should have called it TV Sucks.
They really should have gone with TV sucks,
Right?
'cause that's
not,
really
If
funny.
I heard a
Too
new
bad.
show, I think Sean, you said that to me once. You were like, "If I heard there was a new show called TV Sucks, I would have at least checked out.
I would have checked it out.
Right?
But I will guarantee you, I'll put my life on it. I hear that name, Brad's whatever, and I'm like, I'm never, ever going to give this a chance. Ever.
I think now would be a good time to unveil your shirt for this evening, Sean.
Oh.
So before you come in here with that Brad Neely Sclopio Slolio shit,
He can't
Before
take
you
it.
tell me the title of this fucking show.
He's not even ready to watch Bobo Bobo Bobo.
Yeah.
No.
Sean, have you watched Bobo 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 Bo?
Mm.
And now is when we try to decide if Sean thinks we're joking or if we're real, because that is a real show.
Cool.
That is not a joke.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like you get a chance. Like we've worked our whole careers 18 years now. Like, dude, one day it would be cool to get a TV show. Like
I haven't worked my whole career, by the way.
that would be
Off and
cool
on.
to do that. And then it's like, yo, you got your shot. What are you gonna call it? And you come up with that. It's
Sean
like,
Chatfield's Hargnolin Sclopio.
what a fuck you to every hour you put into your
Hey,
career.
to be fair though,
parents
Brad
must be
Brad
pissed.
Neely had a lot of other stuff come out.
Well, see, then he
had
didn't give a
China,
fuck.
Illinois was another show.
Yeah, I hear that name. I thought the person making this doesn't care, and neither do I.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And to be fair, if we ever do get a show, it's going to have a stupid, horrible name.
No,
Like,
it's gonna have a
It's
great.
gonna be called TV Sucks. 'Cause
Hey,
that's not used yet.
A name means a lot to me. I think a cool title goes a long way. And even when we were coming up with that's why I always thought Mega 64 sounded cool. That's why I said we should call it Mega 64. And what a great name, isn't it? Now, if
Yeah.
we were called like,
Funny Factory.
Chicken
Revenge Direction.
Beak or something, I'm not going to
I no, even
elaborate
Rocco,
more.
your
You wouldn't
old
think we were as good.
your old website, Rocco website O Insanity.
Yeah.
That wouldn't. That's not good. Like I mean, it's funny, but like that's for a show or a thing. Like no, like well, you know. I'm
Why
not
you
gonna
got to bring
wear a
that
shirt
up?
that
That
was
was
like
a
13.
low blow.
Yeah, that was a low blow. to
Bringing up the
13-year-old
high
Rocco.
school
That was a
website.
no. Whoa. I'm not insulting
Hey,
you, Rocco, because
you
you weren't
kicked
calling.
my
You weren't
back.
naming a TV show. Then you were naming a dumb website. Website O Insanity. Fine, but I'm not going to wear a shirt that says Rocco website O Insanity.
You know what, Sean? I didn't think Evil Ginger was that great.
I didn't make
I'll
that.
tell you. Yeah. Oh, you didn't
know-
make it? You're in it
Yeah,
with
Sean-
your high school girlfriend. You guys are both in it.
Sean's old online journal, Sean's a Lover. It's not a good name for a TV show. I just want to
No.
point out.
It's not.
Yeah, I remember Sean's.
It wasn't a good.
Sean,
Actually,
you're
Sean's
right.
a Lover would be a good
Sean,
TV show.
Sean, your AOL screen name, Buff Guy Sean.
That was a
Kinda
joke.
hacky. It's kind of hacky. I don't know.
Badass.
It was a joke because I was so weak.
Put a name
You
for a
guys don't find
TV
the
show.
irony
Guy
in that?
Sean.
You want to name a
Buff Guy
TV
Sean.
You can't find the humor in that. I feel sorry
Weren't
for
you,
you.
weren't you also at one point where you're like cool guy?
Cool Guy 02.
Dude, you and JD have so much in
What's
common.
the joke?
The joke was that's a fucking lame name. God,
I don't. It's over my
He had
head.
the same excuse.
I believe what it was, to be real, Cool Guy 02 was there was another guy named, it was something. Oh, God damn it. I wish I could remember.
Cool guy 01.
It was like Awesome Guy 02.
Yeah.
And so I want to be Cool Guy 02. Making fun of this person.
You know, as
wasn't
somebody
Daba?
who was younger than Sean in high school and looked up to him,
No, that can't be possible.
and somebody who was overweight and noticed how fit he was, I never got the joke. He's like, "I'm buff guy, cool guy, Sean. Nice to
buff
meet
guy."
you." And I'm like, "You are nice. Yeah, I'm
that's
fat loser Derek.
There was,
Let's be friends."
we were moving. I mean, no one gives a fuck about this conversation, but we were moving a piece of a set in theater, and I dropped it because it was too heavy. And then someone go, "Oh, Buff Guy Sean." So then I made the screen name Buff Guy Sean because like that's fuck that guy. And then I just kept it, not thinking anything of it because I got it, but I get now that literally no one else gets this. It doesn't matter.
I remember being perched at the screen when AOL okay, so I had it throughout the 90s. And then late 90s or early 2000s they changed a rule where they could extend screen names. So like they could only be like 6 letters before, but now they were going to allow like 14 or something like that. I don't remember. But I remember midnight that night thinking, okay, I have to be on the PC because I'm going to reserve all these screen names and see if people will buy them off me or whatever. Like PayPal me and I'll give you the access to the screen name because you could pick multiple screen names.
People used to
in
do
the
that.
AOL
Remember
days.
they would get like Coke.com and then Coke have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So so that night I picked I reserved Super Saiyan Goku. Like it was just a full
Oh,
name.
that was
No-
you, huh? Oh,
No
shit.
abbreviations, no nothing.
Perfect.
I got that screen name. I got
Oh my god.
I did Kentucky Fried Owl because I thought it was funny.
Highly coveted.
Yeah, but that's
That
just
was
it.
the money
I
maker.
really think back to that, and I thought that was when I was like 13, 14, that was hilarious. But then I think back, and it's like nobody wanted that from me.
What else did you have? Do you remember?
It was all shit that I realized only I cared about.
Oh.
I think I want to say there was like a VR Trooper thing or something. You know, it's like no one on Earth cares about this but me.
Mhm.
But Super Saiyan Goku, I think someone did PayPal me like $25 or something.
Yeah,
which
it's
at the time was like $1 million. But now I think back, I could have held out.
Yeah, you could have fucked. I mean, if you still had that AIM name,
Yeah.
you'd be making so much money.
Imagine what it'd be worth.
That guy could have got
What
Kentucky
that's worth
Fried
in
Owl.
Bitcoin right now, I don't want to think
PayPal.
about it.
Yeah, man, I miss AIM. I used AIM until the day it shut down. I still had enough people that I talked to on a daily basis that just had it. You would just have it running in the background on your Mac or whatever through a different application, and it just still used it. So I missed it.
You guys were like the only reason I used it.
Oh, really?
Right in the beginning of us hanging out, I started using AIM because you guys all still had screen names. I was like,
I can't,
oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That was like high school. Like if you didn't have AIM in high school, like, how are you talking to people? You can't use
Yeah.
cell phones.
Yeah.
You gotta use AIM.
It really was. I can remember numerous times like leaving math class and stuff, and it was like, hey, yeah, we got to figure this thing out. We got to do this and figure out our physics project. Hey, you guys, you're going to be on AIM later, right? You will all be on AIM. Great, perfect. You know, it was seriously, it was like, I don't know how to reach you other than that. I mean, I can get your number, but it'd be way easier if we could all hop in like a chat room on AIM and do that. You know, anyway, it's weird. I knew it was out of date like when I was still using it at the end, but it was like, so what? It's here, you know. You could use it in other clients and things like that. So
Yeah, it still
use
worked
it.
towards the end, unlike Skype.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
I remember we were in a hotel when they announced that it was going under, like going
Yeah.
down, and we all logged back in and started sending each other like stick fight and stuff.
Yeah.
It was only like a few years ago.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
my first
We-
iPhone had the app for. Like, I downloaded a client for it. I think.
Yeah. We used I remember that day too. We all signed into our old screen names and changed our buddy icons to like, you know, you could
Oh, yeah, the little-
it was like the AOL buddy, but then he'd be doing like Agent Smith shit and like
Yeah.
Blink 182.
there was Blink-182 or Green Day or whatever,
The
Weezer.
last hurrah
Ew.
gave it.
That was the shit.
But anyway, they added all the sound effects from AIM to you can download them on the iTunes store or whatever and apply them to your phone. So I still have those.
Nice.
I still
Very
carry on
nice.
its memory.
The good old days.
Thank you, AIM.
The
Thank you.
glory days.
Well-
Back when I was young, 20 years ago, we had AIM. Can you believe it's been 20 years since that time?
No.
Now they got WhatsApp.
No, really, I
Time
can't.
flies. Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Where are the old guys?
I mean, you're joking, but I think it's kind of true. I think.
I was thinking today about Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's how old I am.
Whoa, you played that.
That was my peak Resident Evil fandom. Resident Evil 4. I was thinking about how scary that opening scene in the village was, where you see the guys on fire. That's so cool.
Where's everybody going? Bingo.
Yeah.
Just wanted to paint the
Now
picture there.
we're on the cusp of Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Wait. How long ago was Resident Evil 4? Was that 2005?
It was January 05.
So it's been 15 years, and we're
Wow.
only 4 games later.
I think that's 16 years.
That's crazy. 16 years. We're averaging a game every 4 years.
Wow.
Imagine if it was made by the like Assassin's Creed team, you could have said, you know, there'd been 27 games since then, or at least 15.
Yeah. And if it was CD Projekt Red, we'd be getting Resident Evil 5 right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Resident Evil 8 tonight, and we're going to talk about Cyberpunk tonight. We're going to talk about video games. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, we do that.
Sorry, guys.
You know,
That's it.
I think Garrett, I think you're the only one here playing Cyberpunk, right?
I think so.
Wait, I'm gonna wait for the game to come out before I play it.
Yeah, wait for the play. Definitely wait for the play date.
You came in
because-
here furious tonight, like I'm gonna rip these guys apart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still want to,
Well,
but
we should preface this as well that when they announced, "Yo, this game is so messed up, PlayStation is pulling it from the store."
Yes.
Garrett went, "Oh, I've got to get to GameStop right now!" And he went down so he could get a physical copy before anybody stopped selling it. And he
That
was,
is true.
And Garrett, you
I
told
didn't know
me
what was going to happen.
with jubilation, you were like, "No, I can play it. I'll pop it in now. Hopefully they'll fix it later, but I'm happy to experience it the way it is now because it'll never be like that again. You had a sort of excitement, a glint
Yeah,
in your
didn't
eye.
I thought it was funny, all the glitches and the T-posing
Yeah.
and like textures not loading.
Yeah.
It was kitschy and funny. It reminded me of the old like Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now the fact that
bugs.
they won't fix it. I mean, it's not gonna be fixed until like December, right? Like that's
Oh,
there's-
who knows at this point because the game just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
It was for me on PlayStation 5. I've been playing it on all the normal settings, and it's playable for up to about 20 minutes at a time, and then there'd be like a crash. Now, sometimes I get lucky and I'd be like, damn, I've been playing for like 2 hours. This is great.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of doing side missions, getting used to the story, but kind of staying away from main story missions. Because honestly, that's where like some stuff isn't playing in the right audio channels or the game's glitchy and I don't want to experience that much of the story that way. So I was mainly doing side missions and stuff. And it worked. It was like, you know, a functional game. But
Yeah,
patch
you were saying for a couple weeks, like it crashes every 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
I'm still playing it and enjoying it.
Because I'll sit down at the end of the night and go like, all right, I'm gonna get about 20 minutes in, and I'll play until it crashes, and then I'm going to bed. So I'll do that, grind a little side mission here. I play for the fashion of it, and I do enjoy the story.
Yeah.
But finding these gangs throughout the city and like hacking them all up, I go in like a fucking ninja, just silently throwing knives and getting stealth kills. I'm getting all this like excitement from collecting items and upgrading the armor, wearing all the different clothes. Like I'm enjoying it, really relaxing for 20 minutes at a time. Now the game is fucking broken.
Yeah, why are you mad all of a
Patch
sudden?
1.1 came out, which I was
Okay,
like
so this is a new
anticipating.
patch, yeah.
Yeah. I came in yesterday to download it and brought my PlayStation back home to start playing it and immediately noticed like something's wrong. There's a phone call that just stays in the corner of the screen the whole time. So you can't answer your phone to do any other missions. You can't save the game or save your progress because you're in a call. You can't do half of the things that use the square button because that's how you interact with the phone. And it's just this game locking bug that happened to be on the mission that I was at. So I've looked online and basically saw like other people having this issue on Twitter. I'm just waiting now, I guess, again for another update.
Is the
Cool.
solution like start your game over, basically?
It sounds like I could go back to previous saves, and maybe this won't happen. But I've experimented by going back like a couple hours, and if I go back too far, I'm like losing a shit ton of progress. I don't
Yeah.
want to lose.
Yeah.
So my hope when I went back like maybe an hour in the game, it's still same thing. This fucking Tekamura motherfucker calls me up. Just looks at me.
Motherfucker.
It's like the episode of Mega 64 with Benny, and he just stares at you.
He's just there in the corner.
Hey, asshole.
Oh, because you can't hang up on him?
Can't use your double jump anymore, can you? Oh, your fucking cybernetic arms don't work anymore. Like, the game is just kind of... I fucked up, too, because I think twice I spent maybe like 20 minutes like, oh, at least I can do my crafting. I can level up this clothing. Let me deconstruct all this stuff and move my inventory around. You know how I am in the attaché cases, speaking of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
I was having like a blast doing that and then realized, oh, you can't save. And then the game crashed. And
Oh,
it's like,
cool.
That
So
happened
all of
twice.
that- oh,
So
great.
it's like, okay, stop playing in your backpack. Stop fucking with your inventory. I've got to just wait for the next patch because
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. How did they make the game worse?
I just-
I've been holding off talking shit. I really haven't joined in yet. I don't want to beat a dog when it's down.
Yeah.
But CD Projekt Red.
You bought it. I just can't. You went to go buy the game when you heard it was the most broken. And
Yeah.
now you're telling me stories of how it's
And it was
broken. It's
fun
like, I don't
broken.
know what to tell you.
It was fun broken until last night when I updated patch 1.1.
Oof. Well.
Now, other people I've talked to and heard from played on a regular PlayStation 4
Yeah.
and had very little problems.
Yeah. I think it helped them.
It's the
but not
PlayStation
you.
4
I should
version.
take it and put it on my PS4 and actually play it on the console it was
Maybe.
made for. Maybe it'll work.
Can you send a save back? Like if you're playing through the game on a
knows?
PS5, can you upload the
think
save
so.
and get it on a 4? Oh.
Yeah, probably.
That happened to me with
I
Red
thought you
Dead. I was
couldn't-
going back
yeah,
and
but
forth,
okay,
and I think
yeah,
it
that
was
makes
saving
sense.
it.
Nice.
So I don't know if I'm just a rare case. Like, yo, I was in the middle of this story mission when I decided to update, and now I'm fucked.
Maybe you can send it to the PS4, end the phone call, and then send it back to the PS5.
This is like also a
It's like time
download
travel.
of 160 gigs or something like that. It's like this been so
This
messed.
just gets better and better.
Yeah, it's over for me. I'm just gonna wait like our
Don't-
video states for the play date now. I shouldn't have waited for the play date. I did have fun. I really was having fun with like
Yeah.
T-posing, just random.
What's T-posing? I don't know what that is.
That's when you'd be walking down the street and the characters will just like and like stand up straight and they'll be like riding a motorcycle down the street like this.
It's like a default pose, Sean, when they're programming the game. They'll have characters
Yeah.
in that default pose, and then they pose them from there.
Oh, the best
Well, something
part.
is bugging, and they reset to
The
that.
best, Sean. My favorite glitch was every time I loaded in and out of the inventory, it would flash my character's pussy hair for like a second, just like bush. And then, yeah, it was.
Can
'Cause
we
the clothes wouldn't
officially
load.
name that the Garrett glitch?
That was awesome.
In honor of Garrett's favorite glitch.
Sometimes my titty would be hanging out of, like, it would poke through the jacket, so you just see it like a
Dang,
nipple.
dude. How long did you make the hair? It was coming out of the clothes.
The customization is sick. It's very top notch.
How long did you make?
I'm really upset that now, like, I have nothing to fucking use my PlayStation 5 for.
Yeah.
I can't adjust that pussy hair anymore.
I should. Maybe I make a new character and on PS4 and just start all over.
Well, on that subject, I was feeling the same way. I was, but this is kind of what happens. The first year of a console, there's like some things here and there, but you kind of have to wait for like, okay, when's the big stuff really coming or whatever. And yeah, I had kind of completed everything I had for PS5, and I'm like, oh damn, there's kind of all right. I do have the new Xbox now. I have Xbox Series X. I replaced my previous one. I think I already mentioned I had played the latest Gears of War, and I had some other stuff that I played on there, like Red Dead Redemption 2. I had played on Xbox Xbox One X. So my game is still on there. It looks incredible on the new Xbox. And just this last week, I was messing with it a lot, and I honestly had this thought, like, PlayStation is definitely, as a platform, is probably my favorite, in terms of what it gets and the types of games that I like. They all go to PlayStation. So, but as of right now, like
This is a big
the
announcement.
box on just like the hardware on the shelf, I was about to say, I think the Xbox right now is better. Just the hardware, like just speaking of like, it's not crashing. It's not going through all these like
This is what I'm hearing.
hardware woes and stuff like that. Now, again, like that's just right now, like all these exclusives and things are going to go to PlayStation. And then after a while, none of this will matter. But right now it was like, hey, they made a really solid thing here, and it's got backwards compatibility with everything. And like, okay, that's really cool. And just as I thought that to myself, this thing, did you guys hear what happened in the
Yes.
last couple days with them?
I did hear about it.
Xbox Live?
So already the consoles, at this point, all of them, they all charge for online.
Yeah.
So with Xbox, Xbox Live Gold, it's $59.99 for a year to play online and all that. PlayStation Plus, $59.99 for a year. But you get other stuff with it too. But it's always looked a little awkward. I know there's a lot of people who play on PC and like they're not paying for online ever. It was always a little awkward, but they try to make it worth it with the games and
Right.
stuff like that they give you. And I think with PlayStation Plus, I've gotten a lot of great games through that. So
Oh yeah. I've had
I've had a pretty good
Bloodborne.
experience. Xbox Live, I've had, I think, on auto renew since like the day it came out, like 2001 or something. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
We had like Garrett, we had like expired credit cards, and it was
Sure.
still finding ways to do that.
It would just be active. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, they announced the other day, all right, we are going to raise the price. It's now going to be $59.99 every 6 months. And it's like, that's not even a price raise. That's straight up double. That's double. Like you're not even going like, okay, well, it's going to be $10 more. We're sorry. It was a full on double.
Yeah.
And people were just like, you have got to be kidding. Like this cannot be real. And not only that, but like these free to play games, like is I honestly don't know.
Fortnite?
Is Fortnite a free to play game? I don't
Yeah.
know.
It must be.
I think so.
It is.
Okay, yeah, there's various free to play
Confirmed.
games. You need Xbox Live Gold to play that on
Sure.
Xbox. They require that. So they doubled the price on all of that. Some people said maybe it was an attempt to get people to get the Game Pass thing, which is like $15 a month or something like that.
I think it's Joe Biden cracking down on gamer Americans.
Yeah, there it is. Week one.
To be honest,
Yeah,
But-
probably.
what'd you expect?
Anyway, so they did that, and then literally 9:00 that night, you guys, we messed up, and you were right to call us out on it. We're sorry about
It's-
that. We are going to take this back right now, and we apologize for that. We never should have done this, and you were right to tell us about it.
It's
I mean, it was just
so
like, what is happening?
Pathetic. It's so fucking lame because they knew people would be mad
Yeah.
when they announced this. Like they didn't think that we weren't gonna figure it out. Like we couldn't do math and figure out what they did, and they did it anyways. And then when people were really mad, it's like, "Oh, sorry, guys. Like, what the fuck are you doing?"
But it's
Either
that,
stick to your guns and charge that much, or never do this to begin with.
and the thing is there were a lot of people saying, well, yeah, it makes Game Pass more appealing because that's $15 a month. Yeah, but that's $180 a year, isn't it? Or what is that? What is the math on that?
Well, I'm not
15 times 12. I don't know, whatever.
Nice.
But that's
More
even
than I'm
more.
willing to pay.
That's even more. And yeah, if you're just wanting to play like a couple games online, it wasn't a better deal.
Microsoft coming out like, we know you got an extra $60 a year lying around right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
This is the time. We're
But-
we're jacking it up.
Even if you want to
We're
raise
really
it $10,
struggling here.
it's like, and people will be upset about the
Yeah.
$10,
Yeah.
but they probably would have paid it.
But
But
and-
I get
Netflix
mad
did
when
when we all
Netflix
paid.
raises
And-
their price $1.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I was thinking today when I signed up for Netflix, it was $6. I'm paying
Yep.
$14 now.
Remember
Fuck that.
and if you want to incentivize people to go over to the Game Pass thing, just end the live subscription. Like end that. Yeah, sorry, you have to pay the $15 a month thing. Because the Game Pass is a great deal. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really good deal.
Thank you, Larry. Bird.
But like then just end one and have people do that. By doubling the price, it was just a shit show.
Yeah,
All
it's
day,
a shit
like-
show, and now you look weak and dumb.
So yeah, it was just a reminder. Like again, like I think they made really great hardware and it all works really well. But it reminded that as soon as I thought like maybe I'm enjoying my time with this, I just got reminded like what a weird atmosphere that system has. So anyway.
Yeah, because they've never known what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
Like they've never.
It always felt like a total lack of confidence in everything they did.
It's always befuddled.
Yeah.
Just,
But-
I don't know.
They still have some good stuff going on, but I was like just mesmerized by
Xbox
that.
360 was cool.
That was-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
They had
360
it,
was
man.
tight. I'm hooking that back up.
Yeah, dude.
That-
Hey,
that thing was-
Come out with Xbox
was the
360 too.
I was sent a guitar from Grant.
Yeah.
And today I played Beatles Rock Band, and all 6 of us had our own thing. And it was
Wow.
fucking
Wow.
great.
Dang.
with
That's
the
great.
360.
That
it was
is.
awesome. So
crazy.
yeah, 360 rules.
Thank you, Grant.
Thank you, Grant.
That's
Thanks, man.
amazing.
Yeah, and thank you everyone else who reached out because a lot of people was like, "I'll give you one." Like a lot of people are very very
Wow.
generous.
Bringing the
I know.
family together.
I know, but it was fun. It was super fun.
Back to PS5 and back to Resident Evil, as Derek brought up.
Oh yeah.
Don't pin this on me.
I think we did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Bring her up.
This
Let's
This is your topic now.
talk about the 8-foot tall elephant in the room.
Let's talk about let's talk about the 9-foot tall sexy elephant
Oh,
in
gosh.
the room right now.
Mama.
I've been locked up at home for a long time. The Resident Evil 8 demo did go up. The Maiden demo went up. Within like 2 minutes of it going up, Sean and I were streaming it.
That was so
Like,
cool.
we saw that. It was just like, oh, we're here right now. Like, let's do
do
this.
I was thinking that
that was
later
cool.
that night, Rocco. We have the best fucking job. Like I really was like, how
Yeah.
cool is it that we're like, oh, this is out. Let's play it right now, and people can watch us, and then this
Yeah.
is my job today.
That was fun.
That was fun.
And also, my favorite part of that experience was Sean playing through it, going, "Guys, I don't know where any of the key. I don't know where the key is. I don't know where any of this stuff is. Can anyone in the chat help me? Can you please just tell me where it is?" And the chat's going, "Sean, no one." Sean, you're the first to play it. no one here. And somebody in the chat said you're gonna have to watch someone else's Twitch stream that's happening right now. Just flip over to someone else's channel.
Just walk around,
They
open the
kept
drawers.
looking to the chat for help, and they're like, I don't know, man.
I
But,
figured it out. I
yeah.
did figure it out.
You got
But-
to the end?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
But
cool.
yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was no combat, but it was exploring this creepy ass place. Visually was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about Resident Evil 4, I mean, totally reminiscent of like the architecture and stuff in that, like
Yeah.
back in this kind of European nightmare zone. So it was cool. I've shared my theory with you guys. I'm gonna share it here now. I mean, I think a lot of people have already heard the rumors about the RE4 remake, but I really think this was part of their master plan. You set the game in this kind of place, and then in this engine, you can make all those assets and all those types of environments that are very reminiscent of 4, and then you have laid the groundwork for a remake of 4, which I'm definitely in the camp of like, you don't need to remake that. It's totally playable still. You know, there's certain games that are tied to old hardware, and it's like, man, I wish they would give that another shot. 4 is not one of those
Sure.
for me. However, if I'm like them and I was like a businessman working at Capcom, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody who wouldn't check that out.
What
You
if
know
they
I mean? Like,
remake it? What if they remake 4 in the first person perspective, like this kind of new style?
I don't think they would do that.
yeah, I don't.
You don't think they
yeah,
would?
I don't.
That's too risky.
Yeah,
It's interesting because when we talked about earlier, Derek mentioned how old Resident Evil is, and it's like I've been such a fan of the original franchise,
Yeah,
and how I was thinking about this today when I was playing the Maiden demo.
Yeah.
It's like I've never played a game franchise that's changed the camera orientation so many times.
yeah,
It went from the third person to like the over the shoulder third person to first person.
What do you
And-
mean it went from fixed camera?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
to-
fixed
Yeah.
camera. I'm fucking forgetting
Yeah,
about my
like-
favorite tank controls
yeah.
and like fixed camera.
There may
Third
be an
person.
option for first person, so they could have VR. But other than that, I think they're going to stick with third person.
Oh, you think so? I like third person much more.
yeah.
personally.
I would rather have third person. But I remember going to their GDC talk about RE7 and I remember the guy there saying like we kind of look at these games like trilogies, you know, and we did those first 3. They were fixed camera, very tight, you know, kind of directing, and then you had 4, 5, and 6 take on this action third person perspective, and now we're in this kind of creepy first person thing.
Yeah.
And Johnny brought this up, and it's a good point. We were talking about it. It's in a weird. I'm curious to see how this goes because it's in a weird spot where 7 came out and it was kind of like, oh, we don't know anything about this. Who am I playing as? I honestly don't know. Why are they here? What are they doing? There was a lot of mystery around it, and you're just in this house with kind of no direction. With this game, it's weird because they're kind of like in the presentation, they were like, yo, you're Ethan again from RE7. Ethan's back. I'm like, okay. Do I really know who Ethan is? Like, okay, you know, they're kind of making it out to be he's like a bigger deal. Oh yeah,
They don't even
it's
show the
Ethan.
character's
You
face.
love Ethan, right? I guess. Okay. But then they're bringing back elements of 4. You know, they showed the attaché case in the trailer that or the presentation or whatever. They showed a lot more elements from the older games, but it's still in this first person thing as this guy. And I wonder if it's going to be in a weird midsection of those things. You know what I mean? Like they don't have the element of surprise they had on the last one. And I wonder if playing this new one is going to be like, man, just, you know, make this, give me like third person. Let me just play as one of these guys. Or if it's going to maintain that kind of mystery. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking about this morning was like how many, you know, styles of camera angle they've changed from and how many are we getting like the Ethan trilogy? Because they don't even show this dude's face.
Yeah.
And they're all first person. Well, this next one will be. But does he get a third game and then we go back to I was trying to think
Yeah.
that like when do we go back to a third person or when do we
Or what would be the next thing if
Yeah.
they do a new camera thing for the next few games? What is it going to be? second person or no? What
Third
what's left?
person.
Was 7 only first person?
Yeah, it was only first
Yeah.
person.
And so is 8. Is that right?
Oh, yeah,
it seems
eight is
that-
totally
It
first.
seems that way.
They
And,
showed
uh,
gameplay for the first.
Do we have confirmation on VR support, or I thought no?
No, they haven't said anything.
Gotcha.
Huh. Well, it was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely dug it. The graphics look incredible to me. It to me was like the first time I played like a real PS5 thing.
Yeah.
It's actually native 4K 60 frames a second.
Damn, it is.
Yeah,
it
was,
did look.
It was
good.
really impressive.
Look gory.
And terrifying when you started to see people like walk down the hallway and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that was creepy.
Sound
I
design.
love playing these games. I get scared a lot with everything, but for some reason these games don't really get me. And I just like burst into a room like, "Hello, I'm here," and then
See,
like,
they
seeing what
stress me
happens.
out. I
Yeah,
gotta
'cause-
like. I'm much happier like watching you do that.
Yeah, you watch me do
I
that,
get
but then like I
stressed
know
out.
that you want me to slowly creep into the room, but I'm like, boom, hello.
Yeah, I just don't.
up?
I
What's up?
permanently just hate jumpy shit. So I'm just like, okay, go in there, but like careful.
You're scaring the zombies.
Slow.
Yeah, they don't see me
Yeah,
coming.
Sean would just kick in the door. Hello. It's like please just go slow.
Zombies are off
just go
guard.
Through
slow.
the door like a fucking jump scare. Jesus.
But yeah,
I didn't play it. I haven't played it or experienced it. I've seen screen caps
The
of
maiden
the
demo.
hot babes in it.
They
And
are
Let me
hot.
say,
right.
one of them looks just like my girlfriend, and I'm feeling lucky for
That's
this
awesome.
Halloween. I think I'm gonna force the costume on her. Just kidding.
Cosplay
I know
ideas.
she's watching right now, shaking her head.
Saying nope.
Can't believe you said that on camera. I didn't play 7 either because they're too scary for me.
Yeah, I had to watch Sean play through it here, and then it was like, okay, I can play it at home because I
Yeah.
know what
I
happens.
fell off with number 6, and then
Yeah.
Raccoon City Stories, which was so awful.
Yeah, that game.
Oh
sucked.
my god, that kind of ruined my Resident Evil fandom. Honestly, I don't think I ever played another Resident Evil game since then.
Yeah,
Before
I really like 7. I thought that was
Yeah,
great.
7 was great.
It was
but-
scary.
but it was too stressful for me to do that on my own. Like I don't deal. I'm kind of on the same page with you, Derek, with horror games. Like sometimes they are too much. And that one was like I thought it was great the direction they took with it. But for me, it was just like, okay, I'm like really stressed out. Okay, like I said, had to watch Sean play it.
It's
first.
funny because like now that the graphics are so good, you talk about the intro to RE4, and
Yeah.
this one, it's like you're in this like torture chamber,
Yeah.
and you just like see so many fucked up torture devices, and it's
Yeah.
like, man, this is fucked up, and it's just,
It's not good. I'll say that.
it's just nonstop of like this like body parts and blood everywhere and needles, and it's like, oh my god, like I don't know, maybe it does make you uncomfortable.
Couldn't they make it a nicer place?
Make it not
Yeah.
so scary.
Body horror.
I remember back in the day, people saying Resident Evil 4 was like, oh, this is the least scariest one so far. And I have always and still do thought that for me is my perfect level of horror. 4 is now 5 and 6 got fucking silly,
Silly, yeah.
but 4
Oh, God, they are.
is for me my comfortable amount. I'm still kind of like, you start seeing regenerators and these little bug fellas, you're just like, okay, that's a little much for me, but just kind of going around in these creepy locales and you don't really know what they're trying to say to you and or where, you get just
Yeah.
getting lost in these places as opposed to like a really dark house. I can't handle that. But
Yeah.
Well, they
4
also
was like perfect for me.
in 7 they had this like creepy like trailer trash family of cannibals,
Yeah.
and the mom was all about bugs.
Yeah.
and being a bug lady, which I know just might get to you.
I
on a
don't care about
different
digital
level.
bugs.
That doesn't get to you.
No.
Okay, it has to be a real bug.
Do you remember there was a friend of ours that when we go on the Indiana Jones ride, he always thought I wasn't going to be able to handle the projection on the wall with the bugs. Who was there for that? Sean,
I was
weren't
there
you?
for that. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, there's a friend that every time was like, Rocco, duck down right now. I was like, I know what's coming up. It's all good. Oh, are you sure?
I
You're
wouldn't
gonna be
warn
okay?
you.
Yeah. What?
I wouldn't want to warn you. I'd want to watch your reaction.
Oh, yeah.
yuck it up.
But anyway, no.
Trying to
If,
protect him on the Disneyland
Yeah, he's
ride,
being,
you know?
Because this new girl's got a bug theme going on too.
yeah.
One of these vampire daughters.
No, I'm fine with that.
I can't wait for this new setting because I'm way more into like
'Cause he's horny, dog.
sexy vampire bitches. Yeah,
Dude, your cyberpunk glitches and now this. I don't know.
Big Daddy was like, your main villain was like, no big deal. Whoever
Big
this
mommy.
gigantic
Woo, woo.
mommy is, the internet seems to be going wild.
And there are some people I follow on Twitter and stuff that are like, are people serious about like they're like horny for this woman that's chasing you around? And I must reemphasize,
You don't understand.
everyone has been inside a long time.
dude. Well, you
I
remember?
have to clarify and reemphasize.
Do you remember how I felt
Yeah.
about Calypso from the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, she
films?
got real big.
Oh, she got huge.
Dude.
Now, if this vampira can grow any larger, I'll be waiting with bated breath.
I mean, do you not understand, dudes? I think you could do any digital representation of a female in a horror game, and some dude will be horny for it.
Yeah.
No matter
That's how we
what.
get killed
But
first.
especially
Silent
now.
Hill.
I'm
freaky
trying to
shit,
think of the
or
last time I've
whatever.
seen Garrett so excited and happy, and I don't know if I can. I think this is it, Garrett. Like at least this past whole year.
They dated it. It's May.
You're
I
just,
really
like, so
think
amped.
she's going to be the Mr. X of this game. I really think that. I really think they sat down and went, okay, this big thing chasing you was so classic in these other games.
She's gonna come step
What
on
do we
you.
do with this one? What's like the counterpart to that? Oh,
Oh no.
tall,
Here she
sexy
comes.
woman.
She's lacing up her heels.
Yeah.
She's
Oh
gonna
no.
come step
Thank
on
you,
me.
mistress.
no.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who was
Thank
the-
you.
Who posted online? There was a video they posted of me and Resident Evil 8, and it was someone running on the beach. Oh no! Stop! Don't chase me.
Yeah.
Stop! Oh no! I'm falling down. Stop. Anyway, I never thought, Derek, that I would hear on tonight's podcast. What was the quote you just said? Do you not understand boobs? So I think you said something to that
Oh,
effect.
I said
and
dudes.
dudes.
But boobs is funny.
Yeah. they're
Well,
both
either
good.
way, either way, it was a good quote. I like the quote.
I like the quote.
I like the tune.
No, but the memes of this new antagonist is pretty good.
I haven't seen any memes of her.
Oh, that's all my Twitter feed is.
No,
I'm
mine's
still
only
looking
Bernie.
at Bernie in the
It's
fucking
Bernie
chair.
and
Oh,
nothing
can
else.
we never see that again? Wow.
I even posted one. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
make it. I posted it and I liked it, and then I went to bed. The next morning, I'm like, "Oh my god, it's literally everything now."
You're
Like,
part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem.
I was good with that for one day.
Yeah, for a day.
And then day 2, I saw like one that was funny, but then after I was like, all right, we are done. Somebody did on the second day, I think somebody put him in Gendo's place in Evangelion. And I was like, all right, fine. You can live. But then after that, I was done. I
Yeah.
don't know.
There were some clever ones.
But there's
on
still
there.
more like
you
today.
know, Bernie memes are fine with me. I like Bernie Sanders.
Sure.
Keep on posting Bernie memes.
Just so
I don't get as angry about memes as you guys. I don't know.
I think I'm not.
Maybe I should.
No, Derek. Let me tell
when
you,
the
you
normies
should
use them.
Why the
not.
Bernie meme didn't make me angry? I
It
didn't
didn't
care.
make it didn't make me angry, but I thought, wow, I've seen this a lot.
It got
I've
too
seen this a lot.
big that you could tell it was being infiltrated by normie culture, and that's
But
that's
I,
where the anger
now
comes
that
from.
Garrett, Derek, you're right. Why am I so angry about these things? What is that?
I
Because
know.
it doesn't
I
matter.
think there's a larger issue here.
There is a larger issue because it's just a fun thing. We're having fun here. Yeah, you want to put him in cast of a shot of Golden Girls? Go right ahead. That's
I
fine.
saw him here on our
not
set
mad.
on our podcast.
Yeah.
That's
saw
when
it.
I posted. I liked
See,
it.
the one that made me laugh the hardest was that somebody posted it on Twitter and said, no, Bernie, no, don't do it. And they put them in the at the park during the Evangelion filming when Garrett was pulling up, and they put him in my seat when like in
Jesus.
the lawn chair when he was about to go up and tell him he's late.
Bernie was in
That one made me laugh.
Why now? Why do people think that he's upset? I just think he's cold.
He's cold. He's not upset.
Some people seem to think he's upset that he
because
has
he'll
to
never
be
be
there
fucking president now because he's old as shit.
because they screwed
And this
him
was
out.
his
It
chance.
should be him.
He could still win.
You know, I can only imagine how great the inauguration speech would have been if it was Bernie up there.
That would have been sick.
Get, like, as of today, we're going to take all of Jeff Bezos' money,
Yeah.
redistribute it to every college student in America out there. Free
Yeah.
healthcare for everyone as
Free.
of today.
Free
The
Xbox Live.
billionaire class of 1%ers in this country are no longer going to profit off of the crime of abusing the poor people. It would have been spectacular.
That would have been
Yeah.
good.
All of that was channeled in that that pose, that posture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was
That's
one,
why. Honestly, I think that's what I get from it. What
Images
could
is-
have been.
Yeah.
It's worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways,
Mm.
Joe Biden's cool. He wants to fist bump everybody. That's cool too. Fist bump America, man.
I tried to stream I was gonna like stream the morning during the inauguration stuff, and
I
I
saw
was
that.
gonna have like a split screen, like a sick ass game, and then
That would've been great.
the inauguration. But none of the times that I was given matched up. Like
Oh.
I turned it on, and he's like halfway through his boring ass speech, he's mumbling about freedom or
It
something.
went
I
on
don't
all
know.
day.
Yeah, it was all day.
No,
yeah,
I-
J Lo was there.
Yeah.
She
I
I don't want
fucking
to
up,
stream
what did she
J-Lo.
wear?
fucking up the song.
What did
Fucking-
she wear?
Dude, she wore like a golden white fucking gown. She looked like an angel descending from heaven.
Okay.
A-Rod was there.
She sang America the Beautiful, but then she shouted out all this shit in Spanish. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Should
I
have
was
done
like,
Jenny
"Whoa."
from the block.
I liked America the Beautiful. What was all that shit at the end?
Where's the subtitles?
yeah, I didn't know.
subtitles,
Was that a bunch of heinous shit?
Yeah.
Did she say "fuck Donald Trump" in Spanish?
Chupa
Is that
mi
not,
verga?
it's
What
not
did
the
she say?
time. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know
Now
what
it's
she
not.
said.
It's time. It's time for unity.
Yeah, and then Lady Gaga
Please.
sang.
She sang.
What did she sing? I don't
She
remember.
sang the national
paparazzi.
anthem.
Oh yeah, it
Wait,
was so
Gaga?
forgettable. I forgot it was the national anthem. Oh God.
Yeah, it was
Gaga
putting
was
me to
there?
sleep.
Yeah, she had a golden microphone too, and I was
Yeah.
thinking like,
Extravagant.
Yeah, it
can
was.
I have that when you're done? Like, what's the golden microphone.
Does that have really good audio quality?
Yeah. Cool. It's made out of gold. It seemed a
Yeah.
little extra.
Nice.
They were looking fabulous. So the dresses.
I thought so in the coat game.
I got bored with all that, so I ended up ranking sandwiches. And,
I saw that. Yeah.
I did a sandwich ranking. Reuben's pretty high up there.
Yeah. Right. Monte Cristo, though.
Monte Cristo, you don't always want that, so I lowered it.
You don't always want.
You know what I
that.
mean? If you have that every day, you feel like dying. But now and then. Anyway, I don't know what Biden said.
I've never eaten so many Monte Cristos. I felt like dying.
No, that's what I'm saying. But no, you should exactly. You wouldn't even think to do that. That's
don't
why
wanna
you
get to
can't
that
rank
point.
that at the top.
Yeah.
You can't rank it at the top because it's too good.
It's too good.
Yeah, because you have it once, and it's like, all right, in a year I'll have another
it's
one.
too tempting.
I don't think I've had a Monte Cristo in a decade, and I am jonesing for
Yeah, I don't think I've had one since I was like 12 years old.
I was with you, Rocco.
They're
Yeah,
good.
but I have
They're
one
good, but I
after
just
a
always
while.
feel like I'm dead after I eat
What's
it.
that fucking Bennigan's?
Once a
That's
decade
gone
is
now.
Yeah, they're out of
Oh,
business.
where do you get a Monte Cristo even? Where do you even buy a
Disneyland,
Monte Cristo?
bro.
Disneyland, bro.
You got to make your
Oh,
own.
You have to
let me
pay
go.
for an annual pass. Just
I'm going
to
to give you
get-
the cool guy answer. You make your own.
Oh, I'll do that.
Disneyland. Come on.
It's cheaper to just get one at Disneyland. By the time,
Jesus
Charles, I
Christ,
fucked my kitchen up so
guys.
bad it would have cost me less.
Shit.
Well, that's why you got Disneyland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
you
God.
don't.
They'll do it.
They'll
You
back
got to go to
up.
Disney World, though.
Man,
you up.
Slater got a cookbook for Christmas, and it's like fun recipes for kids and grown-ups to cook together. And so she was really excited to cook all this stuff. And so she's picking stuff out, and like I have to go to the store to get this. Like I don't have like canned diced tomatoes. Like I don't have all this stuff. So I'm going and make the stuff, and then like we make it together, and then everyone takes a bite. I don't like this. Like, well, I didn't want to even make this. Like,
Fuck.
it's fine, I guess, but like
That was wholesome until
Can we
the
get another
last
shot
part.
of your shirt, please?
so for him. Thank you for the shirt.
I didn't want to make this either.
I was just thinking, like, man, that's
I didn't choose this.
so nice. They're cooking together. He's getting all these ingredients.
I mean, they still have fun, but it's just that first bite. It's like,
Ew.
Yeah, she's like, you know what? Tuna
Diced
tartare
tomatoes.
sucks.
yeah, I wouldn't have
actually."
made you a chicken tortilla
eat it.
soup. I wouldn't have made that for you because I don't think you would have liked it. But we made it. I liked it. It was fine.
Do they have like
but-
grilled cheese in there or anything? Or
yeah.
That's
But-
why you got to get them a cookbook for baking because who doesn't like cookies? and
That's
bakes
now
and-
that's
Yeah.
smart.
it's
baking.
Sugar. That's like every kid will like anything out of that.
Yeah. Good point.
But then your kids are constantly like, let's bake a cake. Let's bake cookies. Let's do cheesecake today,
That's
Dad.
true.
I want ice cream.
I mean,
Flying off the
today
walls.
I spent like an hour making homemade mac and cheese. They took a bite and said, I like the box version better. I'm like, of course I like the box version better. Kraft figured it out.
Kraft figured
Kraft
it out.
nailed it. They nailed it 35
Why
years
am
ago.
I making this? Oh, I'm doing.
I think you need to give less of a shit. That's my suggestion. Just next time, be like, I want to make this. Be like, nah,
No, you'll hate it.
you ain't going to like it. I know you. I know you very well.
I know you very well. You're not gonna like
Yeah, the
this.
answer is no.
Can they tell they hurt your feelings when they say, I don't like this?
When I make something, like I spend all day on it and make it, I think they do a thumbs up program where they go like this is good, obviously bad, and then like they do a lot of like
Oh,
that
try to
means,
let you
like,
down.
Hey, this sucks. I know it. This
Try to
won't
let
hurt
you
my
down
feelings.
easy.
You know, they do that for me. Yeah, whatever.
Brutal.
They're
Kids are
honest.
brutally
Kids are
honest.
honest. They'll
Yeah.
tell you what they think.
What's your favorite thing that you cook? Like, what's something that's like a hit?
Their favorite thing is when I make chicken and dumplings. But that's just in the
Ooh,
crock
chicken
pot. That's
dumplings are good.
easy, and that is good though. I'm good at that, dude. I think my cooking game in this past quarantine has been like upped for sure because I cook every meal now, so I've really figured it out.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The only thing is I cook the same like 10 things. I'm getting a little sick of it. I gotta figure out a new thing.
I mix it up garbage and like gourmet.
Mm.
Like I go to Starbucks and get a breakfast sandwich every day, which is the shittiest way to start your day.
Sure.
But then I finish it off with like a gourmet meal.
What's a gourmet meal that you're making?
I like recently I've been doing like sweet potato meat pies.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, where I'll make like a meat pie filling and then I'll mash a sweet potato and like put that in the bowl and then fill it with the meat pie filling.
Ooh.
Is choice.
You got
That
onions in
sounds
there?
good.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah,
I process a full onion, then
Oh.
throw it in the oil, and that's my starter for the meat
I
paste.
knew it. Oh, that sounds good.
Well, we should do a cooking podcast.
We
together,
should.
you and me.
Let's
we
do
get
it.
like a TV burner in here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that happen.
That'd
we
be
did
sick.
we did the grill off. I kind of feel like that said it all, really. I mean,
Well, I mean, you
Cook-
kind of outdid us because you put like a whole rack of pastrami on there, straight out of the package, and we couldn't really compete with that.
and every cheese. I mean, what more do you need? You got every cheese.
yeah.
Game over.
You dominated the grill off so completely. I don't even think you laid food on the grill,
Didn't need,
and
yeah,
you
what-
still won.
didn't
Yeah.
need to.
Yeah.
My grill hasn't been the same since that grill off.
Good. It's hard to, I raised the bar,
Yeah.
so to
Yeah.
speak.
Didn't I get special barbecue meat? Oh, that was the
That was God. That was fun.
that was a fun time. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss grilling.
I wish we could grill again.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Uh,
know that propane tanks expire?
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause I did
yes.
not know that
Oh, I knew
until I
that.
filled mine up, and the guy looked very concerned. And
Really?
he was just like, "Oh,
I was like, this thing's gonna kill you.
this is the last time for this because it's like, oh fuck, I don't.
Oh, the tank, the tank itself?
the tank
Yeah.
itself.
Oh, I thought you meant just like the
That's why
gas.
they have that's why they have swap programs and stuff. like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I
was
just
wondering when it's
swap-
empty, what do you do with it?
I swap the when mine's empty, I go swap it out in front of like the Walmart or the gas station or wherever they have the exchange.
No, well,
Cage.
they're not going to exchange this thing.
Well,
This thing is
they,
old.
yeah,
No,
they
they'll
do.
exchange it and recycle it.
They
Okay.
do.
okay.
You go to a place that fills your old one?
Yeah,
Sounds illegal.
no, it's up the street from my. It's like a gas station by my house.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
I know.
a guy named Mike up the street. He's cool.
I know places that do that, but typically, yeah, it's just a exchange program.
because like to do it, it costs like $6, and they fill you up, and you go on with your day.
No, I don't know.
Anyways, up to my expiration date, I think it was like 2005 was when this thing expired. So
Oh, no.
Damn.
I didn't realize. Anyways,
I'll get you the hookup on that. I know
Thanks,
an
dude.
automated place.
Ooh,
I
so they're
used
gonna
to
be
go,
very
and if
disappointed.
if you go at night, the gas station worker's like, "Oh, sorry, they're out or whatever," because they don't want to go outside and like unlock the cage.
Hmm.
But then I found a place that has automated one. It's like a touch screen,
Yeah,
and you just put your credit card in, and a door opens, and then you
Whoa.
put the empty
Yeah.
one in. So we could put your expired empty one in, Sean, and get you a brand spanking new one.
That sounds like some Death Stranding shit.
It
that's
felt
cool.
like that, exactly like that. It's cool.
Sean's experience with the tank is like when I got my battery changed out on my first car. I just did not. I mean, it just never failed on me. And then one day I was driving and car turned off. And then the guy who came and swapped it out was just like, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I went, yeah, this is over. It was like I think it had been in there like 12 years or something like that. Like, how often are you supposed to? How often do you need to do battery?
They have a date on it.
Yeah,
Ford
but usually
makes
like
a
a couple
hell of a
years, maybe
vehicle.
3
Okay.
or 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had been like 12.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good battery.
Yeah. There was like I think there was like evidence of like at one point an animal lived in there or something. Like it was a weird situation.
Real good battery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's warm.
The best battery.
I'm gonna take a moment real quick to thank our sponsors. I really want to say thank you. I want to make sure they know they're appreciated. That's right. Today we are brought to you once again by Tenga.
Yes.
Tenga, a company that has been keeping people safe and keeping people
Happy.
as we said, been locked inside a long time. And the magic of Tenga has kept them company throughout all of it. You can get a special adult item for yourself or a loved one
Yeah.
if you go to the special link. We have a link to use.
It's a great gift.
Yes, and what a great thing to get.
Hey,
man.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Treat yourself or your person you love.
on this show, we're always tongue in cheek, beating around the bush. But I think for a moment, we should get serious about Tenga.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You get this thing. It's like an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So as a guy, you know what to do. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
We always just,
You know what to do.
We're always like tongue in cheek about it.
You know what
But
to
real,
do.
let's get serious for a minute.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And there's such a wide variety that I guarantee you, no matter the parts you have, you will find something to make you happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
probably thinking, guys,
soft parts.
I don't have any trouble in that department. I can get people do stuff to me, no problem. Okay, cool. Good for you. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Tenga egg.
Whole other ball game.
Whole different ball game.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Go to the link we provided.
Yeah.
They're cost effective,
Oh yeah.
cost
Yes.
efficient. So you're not going to break the bank.
Yeah.
You might break something else. I don't know.
Might bust
Yeah.
something else, but I'm
That's
not
up
sure.
to you.
Bustin'.
Yeah.
So check it out. Thanks. Thank you, Tenga.
In Bustin' makes you feel good. In the
It's
words
true.
of
Ray Parker.
in the words of Ray Parker, Ray Park, Darth Maul. You guys see the new Ghostbusters character they showed off?
Wait, is that Paul Rudd movie still coming out?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're still. They didn't throw it away.
I forgot about that.
No, I
Paul
did
Rudd.
too.
No, really? Right?
forgot about
right?
it
A
until-
lot. I totally did too.
Until you said that. Just,
I'm
now.
almost
No.
disappointed that it's still coming out. I would have been happier if it just went away.
just gone.
What? Yeah. I don't know.
You're stuck with the Kristen Wiig one.
No, it's. I feel like, I liked Ghostbusters as a kid. I loved the cartoon. I loved the
Yeah.
toys more than anything.
Yeah.
The movies are cool and nostalgic, but you know me, I watch them as an adult and I'm like, why did I like this so much as a kid? I feel like the more they do with Ghostbusters, the more like damage they're doing just to the.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
like Terminator.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. I just feel like they're
Like,
getting
just leave it
further
alone.
and further away from the thing that worked.
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
know?
just stop.
Maybe stop. I don't know, or try something.
And they really made a big deal out of this new one. Like, no, we're going to get this one right. Like, we're going to take the time and like make sure this one is worthy of the Ghostbusters legacy and all that.
Director's
but
son, right?
yeah, watching that trailer for the new one, it was like a bunch of kids putzing around, and I'm
It's-
like, I don't know.
It's Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman's son.
Yeah.
What does
So
that matter?
Ivan Wright. Well, this is why they tout that Ivan Reitman directed the first one. This is his son directing this new one.
Yeah.
It should be in the same vein, like father, like
Yeah.
they're definitely pumping that angle. So
Yeah.
who knows?
So I don't
have
know.
no
Like
ambition.
they're finding all the
to
old
see it.
Ghostbusters gear and like, whoa, we accidentally shot this building.
I still haven't seen
I
the
don't know.
last
Has
one.
the son taking over the father's project ever been good?
Yeah, Bill Lucas fucking killed it. Star Wars.
Didn't
Chris Lucas.
Didn't like J.D. Tolkien finish the Lord of the Rings?
the Cimarilla.
Yeah, and people were like, I shouldn't have bothered.
Yeah. The guy who wrote The Wizard of Oz, L. Frank Baum, is that his name? But his
Yeah.
kids continued the Oz series.
Yeah, where are those movies?
Yeah, I don't think those movies got made, but the books came out, and I don't know why I'm remembering this, but I remember being in Vegas and they were signing the new book, And I love The Wizard of Oz. The original Wizard of Oz was one of my favorite books, and I think I had it with me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna get this guy to sign it. And he would like completely shut me down. I was just like, I didn't write this. It's like, and I was so mad then. I'm like, yeah, thinking back, like, you know, he didn't write it. But.
Whatever. You were a kid. What a bastard.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
just sign the fucking
We
book.
signed kids shit.
Egotistical prick.
But I just remember my dad was
that.
cracking up about that. He's like, man, you got shut down on that.
Your
Anyway.
dad was laughing.
Your dad is no shoulder to
Well,
cry
because we
on.
both knew. I think I wasn't like hurt by it. It was just kind of it was just like, could you sign this? No, God, no, I didn't write that. It was just like, oh, all right.
I hope that, you know what? Whatever I said, I want to stay positive. I hope Jason Reitman fucking knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
I hope this is the definitive Ghostbusters. And people are like, the Ivan Reitman movies suck.
Yo, Bill Murray,
Go watch
fuck
the
off.
Jason Reitman Ghostbusters.
Isn't Bill
That's
Murray
the
in this
shit.
one?
What?
Isn't Bill Murray in this?
I think they're all
They're
going to
all in
show
it,
up.
right?
I think they're all going to show up.
Well,
but
I mean, who
I don't
cares?
know. I don't know. They didn't show any of that.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Who knows?
So I wish him the best.
Yeah.
But I did forget it was coming out.
Yeah.
So
Do we have more sponsors or?
us,
Oh,
always us.
We do. Oh, yeah.
we're sponsoring ourselves.
I didn't. I honestly forgot.
self-sponsored.
Sean, you were looking out for me, and I
Good
honestly
job.
forgot.
I'm always looking
Thank
out for
you.
you, Rocco.
We forgot to sponsor ourselves this week. We no. Coffers are empty. Sorry. We didn't get to do it. No, shop.mega64.com
Yeah.
is a great place to get
You can
all
support
kinds of
us
stuff.
directly.
Exactly.
Rocco always does the plug, but I'm going to commandeer it. Help us out. You like us? Go to our store. Rep us. Rep our gear on the street.
Yeah.
And you'll get compliments. It happens to me all the time, and I'm not being facetious. That is true. People go, "I like that shirt. Where'd you get it?" And I feel weird saying my own company, but I say
Yeah.
it. I'll say it.
I like to.
Me.
Hey, you hit him with that line. It really does feel good.
Yeah.
Definitely a percentage douchey, but good too. To go, my company makes this, and it's just like, yeah. And then they're like, ew, and they walk away. But anyway, whatever. You take the good with the bad. No, but anyway, yeah, exactly. Shop.mega64.com. Great way to get cool stuff, support the show, and beyond. Let's see, this Friday, we restocked a couple hot items. There's one shirt that it used to be a 64-hour special, but it upgraded to full time, and it's in full stock.
Oh,
the
shit.
No Negative Comments shirt.
Yeah.
Classic design our good friend Meg came up with. And we have a new 64-hour special shirt tonight. Again, it's a shirt that's only around 64 hours, and then it's gone. We have a new one tonight. This is actually... this was brought to our attention over the past week. We put out, as you know, this Evangelion behind the scenes video that we did. And we had a bit of an awkward moment with Garrett. He went to the wrong location and then found us. We drove to the right park, found us. And Derek proclaimed the quote, "Death rides in a silver truck," as we all anxiously awaited how Garrett was going to react when he got out. Somebody made this awesome artwork
His
of
name
that
is
moment.
Luke, and I think he's Shruboo in the chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
So he's
thanks.
Shruboo.
if you're out there. But anyway, he did this awesome artwork. People were like, that has to be a shirt design. And we couldn't agree more. So the Death Rides shirt is available now.
Without further ado,
That
the
looks
Death
great.
Rides a Silver Truck shirt. Is,
Yeah, we were, I was really, really, really impressed by that. That was
Coming to
really
get
well
ya.
done. So if you wanted Garrett, on a shirt, always makes a shirt better to see him. So
It's great font.
you have a
That's,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, Shruboo, for making that.
Yeah.
And Lance put on a shirt. Very
Yeah.
nice.
That was
Very
really
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Ghostbusters.
No.
No.
Everyone is talking. Everyone, but I've seen a lot of chatter about Godzilla versus
King Kong.
Kong, man.
How many times are we gonna be disappointed by these movies?
Sean,
Like,
you
this
just said, why do you get so upset about
positive.
this stuff?
I'm
you
positive.
just broke
I'm-
your own code.
I'm positive this
I'm
movie's
into
gonna
it.
blow. It's not gonna be good.
Oh, come on. They're fun.
It's not. No, like, it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna not be good.
But you know what's funny? Is this going straight to HBO?
I think so.
What's funny is I would have absolutely ignored this completely. But it going straight to the app, now I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah,
But,
I saw
yeah.
the
I
last
wouldn't have-
one,
yeah.
Kong Skull Island.
Yeah, I didn't see Skull Island. I saw the Godzillas though, and I didn't like those.
the
But
two
I didn't
Godzillas.
see Skull Island.
They were all right.
I
Bryan
can't
Cranston
think of a
one, and then
Godzilla
the-
movie that I liked. Like legitimately,
Yeah.
I can't think of
I'm
What
one
about Shin
that I
Godzilla?
liked.
I
didn't see that.
Oh,
King Kong.
You didn't like
Skull
Shin
Fuck?
Godzilla?
He didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
No, he came over when
I did. I
watched it.
did.
Oh,
but I
Kevin.
feel like you had
Thought
to
we were
be
talking
super
about
into
Sean.
Evangelion to get a lot more. If you were super.
I
into
disagree.
Evangelion.
Oh,
I thought
idiot.
that was a great movie about Japanese government. Not a great. It wasn't
The fact that
like,
he's
oh
super
wow,
into
monster.
Evangelion is irrelevant.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that had anything to do with it.
So
Personally,
I hate that you said that.
I just know watching it. It was like the camera angles. Oh, this is just like this. Oh, this is just like this. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not getting anything from this.
It's just
Yeah.
the little bit of time that Godzilla's on screen is worth it. It's just they're like fun monster movies. They don't make that much anymore. So I'm excited whenever a new one comes out. Even Pacific Rim, I liked those. You know,
yeah, I didn't like that.
closest thing.
I don't think any of the American movies to me capture what is fun about that kind of like big monster shit. Like just put on a fucking stupid costume and fight. That's fine with me. But
Yeah.
these movies, they like make a bigger. I don't know. It's like everyone's in fucking anguish down on the ground, and there's just not much
Well,
story
you can't
to
do
it.
2 hours of a monster punching each other in the face.
Did you see
You
Rampage?
have to have some sort of internal conflict.
I didn't know with the Rock.
Yeah, The Rock
No.
and the guy from Walking Dead were in Rampage. That was pretty decent too.
Wow. I missed
Oh, that
missed
was
one.
awful.
There-
Fuck. Oh, that I did see. That was on HBO. Where was I? I was somewhere, and it came on HBO. I was like, all right, fine, I'll watch it. That was that. I honestly, I might have, maybe I would have had fun when I was younger watching that, but
I
was
like him
pretty
the way
bad.
I like the Resident Evil movies or like a standard video game, like just a silly movie. Like, so I am kind of looking forward to. They set up everything with the last Kong and these last two Godzilla movies to like scale them because I don't think they were ever to scale King Kong and Godzilla before.
What do you mean to scale?
Like Godzilla is way bigger than King Kong. If
Yeah,
you go
that
back
was
to the
confusing me.
early movies or like
yeah.
the most popular versions of these monsters. But for this new American kind of thing, like they've scaled Kong way bigger, and then or they brought Godzilla down. I don't know how they do it, but I'm just like
I just think whenever they have these giant monster movies here, they're always like dark and slow, and I just feel like, man, if they would. I just feel like they never inject fun into these things at all. It's like
To me, it's an
That Puff
hour and
Daddy
a
song
half
was
of
fun.
buildup of like, are these monsters
Yeah.
gonna fight? It's like I know they're going to fight.
yeah.
I know they are, and I'm waiting for this to happen. And in the last 15 minutes, like, oh, they're fighting.
Johnny, you love Godzilla movies, don't you? Yeah. What's your opinion on this?
I think it's gonna suck.
Hell yeah.
such
all right.
little
At least
hopes.
you got an expert opinion.
yeah, I
Did you
just
like
feel like-
King of Monsters? Did you like the last one with Mothra and King Ghidorah? Or
I
however
haven't
the
seen
fuck you
any
say
of
it?
these new ones. I just don't care.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
them?
No, I mean I love Shin Godzilla, but that was about it. I don't.
That's the last
I
one
don't
you
know.
saw?
Yeah. Actually, no. I saw the first Godzilla, and that was terrible. The
You mean
Bryan
the-
Cranston.
the
one.
Bryan
Yeah, that
Cranston
was
one.
that was a piece of shit.
I mean, I saw the original Godzilla, and that was terrible. It's pretty bad. Nobody. All right.
No,
I didn't see it.
People at home, you know what I'm talking
Seen it.
about.
I
You know what I'm
never,
talking about.
I never cared enough either way about like the old Japanese ones, but some of them are kind of fun. But it was just never, it was never like in my field of interest that much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not way into it, but it's worth checking out once, you know.
sure.
But I did like Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, that's the only one I
because it was
owned.
different.
I gotta go. My favorite, Matthew Broderick, 1998, the definitive
That is a
Godzilla.
definitive.
You know, they just say what it is, and that's what it
Garrett,
is.
I did that song.
I'm telling you, dude.
Been come with me, Godzilla. We gonna get freaky, all up in the city. Big feet stepping on you and me.
Dude, that is
Those are the lyrics to "Come with Me."
man. That song was
Puff
a
Daddy
hit. Yeah, I had
and
that CD.
Godzilla. Nobody
Absolutely
I just
had that
dated
soundtrack
myself.
on CD.
None of our fans
Yeah, Led
remember that
Zeppelin
song.
playing on that track.
I
It
never
was
knew
fucking
he
great.
sampled anything until when I heard that song, and I was like, damn, like this guy's pretty good. And then later I heard the original song, I was like, what? He
P.
just
Diddy plays
did
guitar
that?
really
Like
good.
he just took that?
He took it.
Paige is playing
Took
guitar
it.
on that, man.
Puff Daddy's life is so unfair. It's bullshit.
He's a bad boy for
Puff
life.
Daddy, I remember being a kid and it was like on the news. Oh, Puff Daddy is turning 30 and he wants to throw the biggest party New York City's ever seen. And look at this. And they did like a full weekend coverage of his 30th birthday party. And fucking J-Lo was there, and
30th. Oh my
yeah, and like all the fucking Ben Affleck and all these huge celebrities. Carson Daly was
Damn.
fucking there.
God, of
J-Lo
course he
goes
was,
everywhere.
Carson.
Yeah, she does. And I turned 30
How was your party?
5 years ago.
Can't even
J-Lo
remember.
wasn't there.
No.
Wasn't fucking $1 million party in New York City. I remember that party, and yeah, you look back at Puff Daddy's career, it's like, yeah, but all he did was take other people's songs and rap over them. That's it.
Yeah.
That's dang, dude.
Someone else's song.
So lucky.
You remember what we did for my 30th birthday?
No.
Didn't we go play laser tag?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That
was
place
fun.
closed for good. That makes me really
Oh, did
sad.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When was it? Yeah, late last year. They were like, well, we held out, but there's no way we
Well,
can.
that place was there for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool though because it was one of those places that had like you could tell a locals clique.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it
those
definitely
guys
did.
Yeah.
they had like competitive leaderboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember Slicer X?
Yeah,
That
I was just about to say, fuck Slicer X.
Yeah, there was a guy who I don't even know who it was, but he would just kill me, and then it would show later like you were killed 25 times by Slicer X. Who the
Fucking
fuck is
Slicer.
Slicer X?
Yeah, it was like almost all our group except for Slicer X.
He
And
lived
it
down
was
the
like,
street. That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, one person on their team has 122 kills. Who is that? Is that
Slicer
Garrett's mom? No, it's Slicer X.
It's some
Fuck
dude
that.
who like lives in this 2-story laser tag place. He
Yeah.
just kills us all.
He
wasn't
seriously
my
knew
mom.
every nook and cranny of it and was just like, can we get this guy out of here?
That was fun, man.
Yeah, that was fun. I missed that.
Hmm.
When will laser tag be safe again?
I'm done with birthday parties. That was the last one, I think.
30. That's a good one.
No,
to
we
end it
did,
on.
we did more after that.
Yeah, but those were against my wishes. I just had to go. I had to go. I had to go with the flow.
Why are you done with birthday parties?
Because at a certain point,
You don't care.
What?
no mas. Yeah, I don't.
What do you mean
I don't
no
care.
mas? You dead?
It's not worth. It's not worth. It's not worth
Your
like
birthday's coming up.
I don't
a
understand the logic.
celebration.
Your birthday's next week.
Are you kidding?
It is.
We're not doing anything?
The older you get, the more it's worth celebrating.
I think
We're not
maybe,
doing anything. Like all the other birthday parties we've had this year.
I think maybe you can do like some golden era shit. Like if you want 50, that's a big deal, right?
Sure.
So all right, hit something up for someone's 50.
the
I don't
golden
know.
Well,
era.
40. That's not a big one.
No, that's
you know,
a sad
I
one.
always get sad on my birthday.
That's a sad one.
I do. I don't know if anybody else out there feels that way. I always get kind of sad on my birthday. I always want to do something, and then the day comes, and like, you know, I kind of didn't plan anything, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
disappointed. So when I do manage to get a party together, it always makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Personally,
I don't. Ginny asks me every year, like, what can we do? I'll plan anything for you. What do you? I'll call anyone up. We'll go pottery game. And I'm always like, no.
I think people should do it. I love throwing birthday parties for people. I love attending them.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
dream birthday party next week is like, Trish asked me what I wanted as well, and it's like, can you bake me a pie and leave me alone? I'll play video games all day.
Hell yeah, dude.
And she's like, yeah, that's exactly what I did on my birthday. So yeah, you can have the same thing. Like it was great.
Wow.
That's all. That's like
Cool.
the dream. I love that we're in quarantine for my birthday this year.
Damn. All right. Well,
Because trying to like find a place to eat and seat more than six
yeah,
people
that's the
is like
thing.
a
I'm never going to a
task.
restaurant again for my birthday.
I can like COVID test like a stripper, and we can get her here.
Only COVID.
Yeah, bring her down.
Yeah, we'll COVID test the stripper, so we can do. Well, she can leave the mask on. For all I care.
That's fine. I'd be willing to come down to work for just to experience that with Sean.
We
and-
could do a birthday.
oh my God.
Sean, she'd leave the mask on, right?
Yeah. We're being
Sean-
safe. We're being
Sean just
safe.
realized that strippers are still on the table because you don't have to take the mask off.
6
And we
feet.
could do a birthday thing.
I like doing I always like doing stuff on my birthday, but as I got older, my birthday's really close to Christmas.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I felt like I'm like really inconveniencing people, I think. It always felt like I don't know, I always got that impression. I was just like, as I got
No.
older, I was like,
No, I don't think anybody.
I think
should
everyone
feel
has
that
shit
way.
going on maybe.
Well, sometimes. But
I don't think
I'll
it's
tell
ever
ya.
an inconvenience. I am very forgetful, and I legitimately forget that people's birthdays are coming up, so I feel embarrassed.
Mhm.
But it's never an inconvenience. I just feel
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, like I fucked up. It's not,
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not even necessarily
Not your
talking
fault for
about
being
you
born.
guys or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, every now and then I would do a thing with my family too, and then every now and then it would be like everyone coming up with like, a reason to, maybe they can't, or whatever. And it was just like, yeah, there's like a lot going on right before Christmas. So maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. Yeah, it was always in an awkward spot with me.
Well,
So I never really knew kind of what to do.
I think the last 2 years I got out of a solo birthday like family gathering by kind of lumping it in with my sister's, who's in February, and I was like,
nice.
"Yo, let's like join these together." And one of her kids, I think, is around the same time. So like, yo, let's have like one dinner for all 3 of our birthdays, where everyone come to some restaurant. Then
I always use mine's always like right around or on Father's Day. So like, let's do a Father's Day thing.
I like
I just set it in the
grouping shit
background.
together. Let's
Yeah.
kill 2 birds with one stone. I
I
want
hear that.
efficiency in my
Sure. Yeah.
late 30s.
Wow. Pretty. It's
It's the 9, dude.
it's
the
really
9
late.
hurts.
Yeah. This is like your last one.
It's the 29s, they hurt, and the 39. Those are the birthday years where you turn like, oh shit.
Dude, it's
The next one is
time's a ticking, Garrett. 40's coming very soon.
next one on the docket.
Damn,
But-
dude.
Are you guys okay?
No.
I feel like you're going through some stuff live on camera here.
It just
Let's get the
never
therapist
occurs
on
to
the
you.
line.
I never think about my age until I'm in that number 9 slot. When I was at 29, I was like, whoa, this is big. I'm turning 30 next year. That's crazy. One more year of my 20s. Okay. And now this is again approaching next week. One more year of being in my 30s. But then,
Doesn't
then when
matter.
I am 40, I'm just like, oh yeah, nothing's fucking changed. I still have the perverted mind of a 17-year-old and he,
Yeah, that will always be special.
yeah.
You know,
I've
I
still got
stepped-
my
That's very
yin
special.
and my yang.
I think I mentioned this on a previous podcast, but I got like a fancy scale for December. Why did I punish myself? And it tells me I have the
Fancy.
body of a 40-year-old.
Oh.
In fact, at first it told me I had the body of a 41-year-old.
Oh, so you're getting better.
So I lost some weight, and now I have the body of a 40-year-old. And I'm
Nice.
thinking, like, what? Am I never going to have the body of a 35-year-old? Like, did I miss my shot? So
You can come
You know,
back down. I know. I
age
do.
is irrelevant. You may be turning 40, but you have the body of like a 26-year-old.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
about
Switch
that?
Fitness Boxing tells you your age when you're done with like a boxing routine.
yeah.
And I've gotten back down into my 20. I started out, like you're the age of a 50-year-old, and then I've kind of gotten better at it. So I've worked into my 30s and now 20s.
That's good.
Damn.
I gotta work on my brain age too. I'm getting old and
Yeah,
stupid
brain
according to all the
age.
technology.
What does this fancy scale do? Like
It
how
tells you, first of all,
you just stand on it?
you have to stand on it barefoot.
Okay.
You stand on
I
it
can
with
do
socks
that.
on, and it's
Read
not
your
going to tell you
BMI through your
shit.
feet.
Yeah, and I don't know what it does, if it like shoots echolocation through my skeleton or what.
Electrified
It's resistant.
fields.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it tells me my weight, it tells me my BMI, it tells me my water weight, it tells me my muscle mass, it tells me my skeletal weight, it
Whoa.
tells me how many calories I burn in a day resting. It tells me my body age.
Does it hook up to a phone?
And I do
It does.
stand-
It's all hooked up to the phone, and it tracks it
Damn.
all too, so I can see my stats over time.
This
Wow.
is sick.
And you just stand on it. It tells you all this
Those are
information.
your bone
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah, I got a
Whoa.
7-pound skeleton.
How heavy is
found
your
out.
boner?
7-pound skeleton?
What?
How much of that is boner weight? Does it? Bone density,
I
it's
wonder
a-
if I just laid the pipe on the if it would give me stats.
Yeah, you could do that.
And it'd be like, oh, this thing weighs 14 pounds, and it's 12 pounds of muscle, and 2 pounds of
Radness.
nice cushion.
Wow.
What the scale would tell me.
Cool.
Anyways, Rocco's suspicious.
Dude, I want this
over there.
scale.
No.
I want it. I want to know these things. But here's the thing. I want to know these things once and then never again. Like, I'm just curious, but then like,
Tracking this stuff is what helps build good habits. though.
Yeah, I'm trying to
that's
get fit. Trying
yeah,
to
I'm
lose
trying,
weight.
yeah.
Did anybody get that Ring Fit adventure thing?
No, I couldn't find it.
No.
Did you play it a lot? Have you played it a
I
lot?
played
Or?
a lot. Yeah.
Because I feel like I know a lot of people who got it and they were all like whooped by it. Like it was like the hardest thing to get over the last year, and everybody I know was just like, shit, I played that thing once. I can't fucking do that.
It's a lot
But-
of crunches. It's a lot of
Yeah.
like
Oh.
sit-ups and stuff like
Oh,
that.
so it really gets you in shape.
Shit that works.
You
Yeah.
gotta stick with it.
Yeah, We Fit was just standing on a board, kind of like doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was
the
silly.
yoga was fun.
You're on the ground. You're getting up. You're squatting.
You're sweating on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I went for a comparison. I was looking at buying the Ring Fit or the Switch Boxing that Nintendo makes,
Yeah.
and then I went with the Switch Boxing. And
What is Switch?
and
what are you
Switch
talking
Boxing
about? Are you
2?
talking about arms or?
There's a Nintendo boxing
It's
game.
like a shadow
Oh,
boxing
there
game.
is. I didn't know anything about
Yeah,
that.
you hold the two
Joy-Cons?
Joy-Cons and you do like left, right, uppercut. The first one had like some of the worst songs. It's like 10-year-old LMFAO tracks and like a Lady
Oh.
Gaga song. But Switch Fitness Boxing 2 is just coming out, or it came out in December. And
Okay.
that one has a better track list. some
Boxing
more
is a
updated
hard
stuff.
workout. I did some boxing workouts.
Yeah.
And I couldn't keep up. I didn't think it'd be that complicated, but
It's just
Yeah.
shadow boxing.
is it like dodging?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I get fucked up.
There's
The
like step
moving your
front,
body
step
and
back,
That stuff is
left, right, uppercuts, jabs, combinations of all the two to the
on
beats of the
Wii.
song.
That's interesting.
Move forward, step forward, dips, you're definitely moving around. But it's one of those like everyday, like, get your stamp on the calendar kind of.
Yeah.
You play
I
for like
gotta-
10 minutes.
I
a
gotta
day.
do that.
It's cool though.
I set up a home gym in my new
Ooh.
house in the garage. So my goal is I finally have a garage where I moved to. And I haven't had a garage since I moved out of my parents' house
Yeah.
15 years ago. So I've essentially never had a garage because it's always been my parents' garage.
Mm.
This is the first time it's mine. So
Having
I
a
want
garage
to
is sick.
I want
It
to set up
is.
like a home gym and a motorcycle workshop and just like a workshop in general, like a
Yeah.
tool bench, and it's coming
Yeah.
along. Feel like I'm really hitting middle age now. Setting up a garage.
It's fun setting up a garage though. I
Yeah.
loved doing that.
I'm gonna have a vice grip. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Interrogate somebody, put their
Yeah.
head in the vice grip.
Do casino shit.
Yeah, casino style.
A vice grip. Were you talking about a bench top vice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vice grip are like pliers, like
Oh.
with the. The
See, I got a
locking
lot to learn.
lever.
Yeah, see, it's
I gotta
okay.
set up this garage.
But I can't
We're just
wait.
starting.
I can't wait. It's fucking the best, dude. I spend too much time in the garage.
I'm already in my garage way too much because I
Already?
set up the home gym. So I have a bunch of weights and a bench press, and I got the gym floor, the 1/2-inch like spongy
Oh, nice.
floor.
Oh, whoa! You're going like pro.
Yeah, I got like
I gotta check this out.
It's pretty nice, and so I spend a lot of time in there. Sometimes just sitting on that floor,
Mm-hmm.
just appreciating it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm in there for way too long.
A middle-aged man needs his space, and I think that he gets it in the garage. You'll spend hours in there just pondering. I think
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yes. Anyways, what else is there to say for this episode? Huh?
I think we nailed it.
Nothing.
I feel good. We did a whole week of streams. Hopefully you saw them. If you
Yeah.
didn't see them, I think they're on the Meg64 archives that are being put up at least.
Yeah, all the MLK week stuff that we've been streaming this past week is on the archive channel. There's going to be at least like a couple uploads a day for the foreseeable future of that stuff. So keep an eye out.
Keep
for
watching.
I want to plug Mega 64 and Scene on the archive channel because we shaved Johnny's head this week.
Oh,
And he was
yeah.
terrified, but he went through with it.
He's,
He showed a lot of bravery.
yeah, hats off to you, Johnny.
And we got 10,000 views on the last episode, which is why we did it.
That was great.
We rewarded everybody with the good old head shave. Go check that out on the archive channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on there. Last night we did a stream. I want to give credit to Kevin because this was his idea. We wanted to leave something on through the night. Like, as we do our MLK week streams, we will have it just going all day, every day and through the night. And Kevin had a great idea. Sometimes we leave the stream on and we just film like, a jar of peanut butter sitting there or something boring like that. Okay. Jar of pickles, who cares? Okay. But Kevin had a great idea. Why don't we set a tub of ice cream on the table and just stream that, let them watch it melt. And yeah, we set that up last night. We had to me, I thought it was an impressive amount of viewers
Yeah.
to watch that. It was Neapolitan ice cream, so it became people divided into teams on which side would melt quicker, which would drip to hit the edge of the table quicker. It was something I'd never seen before.
And I will tell you that I started watching it at like midnight,
Wow.
and then I went to bed. But then I woke up in the middle of the night to eat, and then I'm like, "What's the other ice cream's doing? Let's see how it's doing. Oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty melted. All right, cool." And I woke up in the morning. Oh fuck, it's way more. Oh man, it's great. Like it was fun.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
back in.
And within hours of it, there was already fan art and stuff. Somebody did a painting of what it looked like.
saw
Like,
that.
yo, this looks like art. Here, I did a painting of it. Someone did like a chibi, like kawaii character version of the Neapolitan ice cream. It was incredible. It really became.
what a
It was a
stream.
moment.
Wow. MLK is
So,
so fun.
I just want to say congrats to everyone who watched 13 hours of ice cream melting.
At the end, I think it was
time
17.
well spent?
17 hours. Of
Oh,
ice
was it
cream.
17 when it was all said
17
and done?
hours.
That was truly incredible. One of my favorite streams I think we've had on this wonderful channel. So
Wow.
that was really incredible. Anyway, so thanks for all the outpouring of support and the outpouring of ice cream onto the ground.
Yeah.
And
And-
Sean had to clean it up.
We all knew that was going to happen. No one's
Yeah.
surprised. We knew.
I wasn't gonna touch it.
Yeah, that's sticky and gross.
How's the Lego NES going? You started.
Oh my
building that?
god, dude! I hit such a wall, and I was so upset with myself. And I took pictures of the instruction manual, and I was going over it in my head, like, how did I mess this up? What have I done? And I got here, cleaned up the mess that was left for me, and then I figured it out upstairs, and I fixed it. So I'm back to where I was.
Oh, good.
So I can stream again if we
Wait,
want to
you-
keep doing that. I was having fun building it,
But
kind
you
of.
built it wrong.
Yeah, I just moved one piece over too far to the left, one spot to the left, and it ruined everything. And I had to like take it apart and like fix it. But I was able to do it. So I'm back to where I should be. I'm on bag 5 now. 5 of 26. So
Dang.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh my
nice.
god, 26
Cool. All right.
bags.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, maybe I'll do that some more. I don't know.
I did
People care or
one
not.
wheel of the Tron light cycle, and I was like, I do not want to build anything else. I'm done. Even that took me too long. I was just like, I can't like put stuff together this long.
Yeah.
I think when I spend that long on something, I feel like I should be like working on a video or making. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're
feel-
streaming it, then it is the video.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's too meta for me. I don't know.
Fair
I just
enough.
didn't. I don't.
Okay.
I don't even know where that light cycle is anymore. I think I got scooped into a box and thrown somewhere. I'll return to it someday.
No, you won't.
No.
All right. Well, I think that's the end of the episode.
All right.
Good night.
We'll see you next week.
What? Why are we doing? What is this? Why do you need to clap?